Iron Talk is brought to you by Case IH. For more information about the full line of Case IH equipment and how you can boost your productivity, visit caseih.com. Case IH, for those who demand more.
In today's Iron Talk, we'll discuss spring strip till. Is it a good idea for your farm? We're getting lots of questions this winter about spring strip till. If you didn't get the fertilizer on last fall or didn't get the tillage done, you may be considering doing some spring strip till on your farm. For our farm, we do have some acres that didn't get strip tilled last fall, and we're going to be forced to do a little bit of spring, well, I shouldn't say forced, but we're going to lean towards doing a little bit of spring strip till on about 10% of our farm. Now, our opinion on spring strip till is usually when you're doing that type of tillage and fertilizer application in the spring, chances are the ground is dry enough and fit that you could be planting. So we really don't want to hold up the planter when we're doing the spring strip till. So what we'll do on our farm is we'll plant the acres that we can plant first. And then we'll just count on a little bit later when the ground thaws out more, when it's drier and more fit to do spring strip till where we're going a little bit deeper in the soil putting nutrients on. We'll do that later on in the season. So the 10% of our acres that we didn't get done, we're going to do those last. Now, if you're in a situation where you got no tillage done last fall and you got no fertilizer applied, I feel for you. That's going to be a tough situation to deal with because you're going to be forced to do some of these things when you maybe could be planting. So it is going to delay planting for you. A couple things to watch out for. Make sure you're getting that residue cut, and make sure if you're digging in deeper, like with a knife, like we're doing on our farm, putting fertilizer down about 8 inches, if you're doing those things, you're going to have to just wait a few extra days to make sure that ground's fit so you don't bring up a bunch of cold, muddy soil and make a mess. Now, the other thing you may consider is just switching how you're doing things a little bit. Put the fertilizer on a little more shallow, maybe plant a couple inches over to the side of it to give your seed and your new root system a little bit of a buffer before it hits that concentrated fertilizer. So either way you do it, good luck this spring. Spring strip till is something on our farm. We're going to try to wait a little bit and maybe plant a few acres first. But if you're forced to do the strip till right away, I maybe plant off to the side of it just a little bit. That's it for today's Iron Talk. And now back to the show.